As part of your training in theology, you are a theologian. Is it something that you could take at some point in your life, a full-time priest, being a full-time priest? Would you be willing to take that?
I don't think that I introduced myself or you did a prophet. So I don't know what will happen tomorrow. But I'm already a teacher of the gospel. Because everybody who is a theologian is called to teach the gospel. And
so are you a born-again Christian?
By the grace of God, I am. That does not make me to invoke any spirit of perfection on myself. I'm a born-again Christian, and I thank God I am. If you were a bad boy and you want to be a good guy, you can't do it by your might or by your power. There has to be a supervening spiritual force that will regenerate your body, because this flesh cannot be born again. It can only be subordinated to the supervening power of the Spirit. You need such intervention to become a different man. That was what God helped me to do. It can only be done by the grace of God. And I think I'm better off for it.
So if God calls you to become a priest today, or maybe God has been calling you and you've not been listening enough. So we could see the Reverend Kenneth Okonkwo. Is it possible?
Okay, I'm laughing because, so if God is calling me, it's Seun that is hearing it.
I might see the calling on your life, but you may not even be hearing it yet.
You see, I do not believe that showcasing God must be done in a formal way. You should showcase God by the way you live your life every day. Jesus Christ did not tell you that the way you will identify his followers should be by what they say. Indeed, he said, some will call me Lord, Lord, and will even do miracles. But on the judgment day, I will say, get behind me, I don't know you, you workers of iniquity. Then when I was reading that, I was like, how then do you know? He said, by their fruits we shall know them. Don't you think that if all these people that are parading themselves as Christians in Nigeria are truly Christians, don't you think we will not be having the problem we're having today? What are their fruits? So I'm not carried away by the formal advertisement of anybody as a man of God or this portfolio or this. What are your fruits?
Are you a man of God?
I am a child of God.
Not a man of God.
I would not want to go by that name. I am Kenneth Okonkwo, the servant. So I would want to be a child of God.
I mean,
you know what Jesus said?
Yeah.
He said, the kingdom of God are for the people like these children. So when people arrogate to themselves all these names, I just know that they've not met Christ. I am a child of God.
The gospel now, these days, for some priests, is very juicy and it looks very profitable.
That is why you have so many men of God. When we were in the university, when it was the Deeper Life brand of born again, you didn't see most of these people there. When you started seeing the dreadlock style of born again, the yeah, money, good, then everybody put on suit and became born again. And the devil went to the shop and bought King James Version of the Holy Bible and headed to the church. You know the style of the devil? If I cannot get them by persecution, I will get them by compromise.
So you think the devil has compromised the church?
One of the headquarters where the devil lives very well now is in most churches. And you can quote me on that.
Based on what you see?
Based on what I see, based on what I know, based on the natural progression of the manipulations of the devil.